in a real sense. Humankind, in my judgment, God's highest creation, has the ability to reason, to think. And yet when we have a conflict, now all violence is not, it is a conflict. But when we have a conflict, we resort to lower animal means to resolve that conflict. Well, you've never seen a group of dogs talking about Shakespeare or Plato or Euripides or Martin Luther King or Malcolm X, Sojourner Truth. They don't have that ability. You've never seen a group of cats saying, I'm Democrat, I'm Republican, I'm independent. They don't have that ability. You've never seen a group of tigers, who we know killed, talking about, I'm Christian, I'm Muslim, I'm Jewish, I'm Hindu, I'm Buddhist, I'm atheist. They don't have that ability. But humankind, God's highest creation, has the ability to respond differently. And yet, when we get in any kind of conflict, oftentimes, maybe sometimes it is a mental conflict, but it doesn't have to be. We'll pull out a gun and do harm to somebody that is not able, we're not able to change that. So, I am so honored, and we are so honored, Yolanda and I and my wife Andrea, to be a part of this movement. And as I said last night, we've been a part of it for a long time. But what I am excited about is the number of young people, once again, who are leading, not standing on the sidelines waiting for adults, but leading this movement. For that, you ought to be given a hand. Before I ask Yolanda to say a word or two, I want to say a final thing in a word of a quote my dad used to say. He said that in life we can be like thermometers or we can be like thermostats. And as you analyze those words, and when you think about a thermometer, it is a wonderful device. It really is. But all it does is basically record the temperature. If it's 70, it'll say 70. If it's 50, it'll say 50. But all day long, that thermometer just records the temperature. But there's another device called a thermostat, and it regulates the temperature. If it's too cold, you turn it up. If it's too hot, you turn it down. And we must decide in our lives whether we're just going to record what happens or we're going to be a part of regulating what happens in our lives. We can, in fact, in a positive way, regulate so that, as Yolanda says, we can ultimately get to a gun-free world. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Yolanda Renee King. And today I am honored to be here, not only because I'm skipping school, but because I am helping Toms make a gun-free world. A few weeks ago, if my grandfather would have been alive, he would have been 90 years old. And the birthday gift I would have gave him would be a gun-free world. We need a gun-free world. We must have a gun-free